Yeah, hi all. Hope you all are doing great. So, in the series of previous two videos, we have discussed about static and instance flow. So, I have taken a simple program, like a simple class, and in this, I have combined both the static and instance, and I am going to discuss the combined flow, like how static and instance both work. So I have taken a simple class, not like parent and child class. Just I have given the name as parent, so don't take it as like parent class is there, where is child class. Just I have given the name as parent. So you can see here, like this is a class, and inside this we have a static variables. We have defined a static block. We have defined. We have instance block is there. Constructor is there. Again, a static block is there. Again, method is there. Static method. Static method is there. This is instance method is there. Main is there. So this is the complete flow. So we will discuss the flow right from the start. So first of all, when this class is loaded, when this class, like what we have seen, like when we give the instruction like Java of parent, means compiler, let's suppose java c of parent is done, and we have dot class file, and we have given java of parent. So what it will do, first of all, this parent class will be loaded. So once the parent class is loaded, what you all know, like in the process of loading only, this static flow will be going to happen. So first of all, a static flow is going to happen. So in the process of static flow, what it will going to do, first of all the static variables and block, these all are identified. So I will write the number, and it will be very helpful for all the people, so please be concentrated here. So right from top to the bottom, first of all, what it will see, like these are the static variables. Okay, so it will, let's suppose, first identify it like p is a variable. It will identify p is a variable. It will not assign any value. So it is read indirectly, write only a state. It will not initialize the value. Okay, again this is also a value, like x is a variable, integer type. Now this is a static block. So okay, this is also done. Now coming down, it will see like this is an instance what variable, so it will not identify it now. And coming to next, it will see like this is instance block, so not identify this, and this is the constructor, not identify this, but this is a static block. If you can see here, this is a static block, so it will identify this, and this is number 4. And coming to next, it will come here, and this is a static method, so it will identify it, number 5. Now this here it comes, it's not a static method, so it will not identify this, and this is the static main method, so it will identify this also. So okay, so this is all about the first step of a static flow. What the first step is? Identifying. So identification is done. Now coming to second step, like initialization and execution of a static block. So in this step, right from the top to the bottom, this all will be happening. So we have 1 till 6 number. It will come here again, and it will see there is an initialization of a static variable, and you all know like a static variable can be initialized at time of declaration or in the static block, and here it is declared only, so it will give the value to p like high. Okay, high is there inside the p. Now here it is x, so it will, I will give the number. Here it is number 6 is there, and 6 is only number 7 is there. Okay, number 7 is there, and inside x it will give like what, 10, so it is number 8, so number 8 is there. And now here comes the static block. So static block will be executed. So this is number 9. So once it come here, it will see like s out of p. So p is a variable. What kind of variable? A static variable. And since it is initialized, no any compile time error will be happening. So it will print p. So let's suppose I will write output. Where I should write the output? Let's suppose I will write output here only. Output. So hope it is visible to you all. So here it is what, in a static block, s out of p. So p is what, high. So high will be printed. Okay, high will be printed. Now the second line is, so what we are doing direct read, and yeah, there is no any issue with the direct read because we have initialized the variable earlier, so there is no any issue. This is called as a direct read. Now we have called method m1. Okay, where is the m1 method? You should see m1 should be static. Where is m1 method? Because object is not created. m1, where you are, man? So we have m1 method is there, na? Array, where m1 is there? m1. Here m1 method, where it is, man? I'm not able to see m1. Here it is, m1 is here. So it is line number, I hope, yeah, it is line number 10, let's suppose. So here it comes to line number 10, like this is m1 method, and it will come here, and it is like what, s out of x. So since x is already initialized, as 10, so 10 will be printed. Okay, 10 will be printed. So we are here in a static block. First of all, p will be printed, and inside m1 we are just printing what, x. So due to x, this 10 will be printed. Okay, it's done. Now again, s out of, once this is done, this control will come back again to next line of m1. So it is here s out of x. So x is what, 10. So 10 will be printed. Okay, 10 will be printed. Now once it is done, once this block is completely done, it will come down, and it will search any static is there. If this is not the static, it will come down. Here it is static. So it has identified this as a static. So here again, what it will see, m1 method is again called inside the static block. So it control line number is what? It should be like 11th. Yeah, it is 11th number. And yes, here it comes again, m1 is called. So m1 is called, and inside m1 x we have called. So it will do what? It will again call 10. So 10 will be printed again. So okay, 10 will be printed again. So m1, once m1 is called, once this is ended, it will control come back to the next line. So here it is, and here it is ended. Now once it comes here, now after that it will see like any more thing is there, like any more thing is there which is there. It will come from top to bottom, and it will see like there is no any static. No, there is no any static, no static is there. So now it will directly come to here main method. So main method is what? It is like welcome main. Inside main we have like welcome main is there. So welcome main will be printed. So this is all about the static flow. So what is going to happen, I will explain very fastly again. So once the class is loaded, it will first of all identify all the static variables. So these are static variables, p, x, first, second, third. This is static block. It will identify this is a static block, second static block. It will identify fourth number. Coming to a static method, it will identify this is fifth number. And next it will come down. It will come down. And here it comes to find like here it's a main method as a static method. And once it's identified, after that initialization is done. This is step number 7. So it will initialize p with high, and step number 8 x with 10, and after that a static block is there. So it will be executed as out of p. So what is p? P is high, so high will be printed. And after that m1 is called. So m1 is called. Once m1 is called, what is m1? M1 is here. M1 is s out of x is 10, so 10 will be printed. Okay, now after that s out of x is again called, so 10 will be printed again. So now after that it will come here, and it will see what m1 is again called. So m1 will be printed again 10, so 10 will be printed. And there is no any static block, or the static block is there. So it will directly jump to main method, and inside main first line is welcome to main. So welcome main is printed. Sorry, welcome printed, not welcome main will be printed. So now this is all. Now coming to second line, if you see here inside main, parent p is equal to new parent. So here only the instance control flow will be started. Once new is called, this what is going to happen? This instance flow will be started. So in this instance flow, what is going to happen? First of all, it will identify all the identification inside second, third, inside. So here I should write like main is executed. Main is executed. In second instance block, instance control flow is going to happen. So in this, first of all, identification will be done. So identification will be done. So yes, right from top to bottom. So we are at how much number? 11, no? So yes, we will continue with 11 only. So first of all, it will come from here. Is there any instance? Is there any instance? Is there any instance? This is static. Yeah, this is instance. So it is number 2. It will identify like z is there. It will not put the value. So z is there. Now it will come down. It will see like this is instance. So it will identify this. This is instance block. Okay. It will come down. It will come down. Here it will see like here is the constructor. So it will take it like 14. Now it will come down. Is static. No. Yeah, here it comes, and here it will find like this is the instance method. So line number, it is 15th step. Now it will come down, and there is nothing, no another instance method is there. So yeah, this is all done. Now after this identification, second thing is what? Initialization. Na? So yes, initialization will be done. So initialization means all the instance variables which are there, which is defined at the time of declaration only. At the time of declaration which I have given the value, it will be initialized. So here if you see, we have given z is equal to 20 now. So 20 will be put here. So we are at which line number? We are at, I think we are at line 15. So it is 16th step number 16. So 20 will be assigned. Now coming to next line, this is the instance block. So it will be executed. This is 7th number, and in the first line we have called m2 method. So you can see m2 is an instance method we have find out earlier. So control will go here, and here you can see s out of k is there, and k is what, man? K is what? Let me see, what is k? K, where is k, where is k? Okay, s out of k. Now we are passing 20 here, and so here 20 will come, and we are printing k, so 20 will be printed. Okay, 20 will be printed. Now after that we are returning k only, so this k comes here, and inside z 20 will be inside z, this 20 will be stored again. So this is all. So 20 will be happening. So should I write a number here again? 17 is there, this is line number 18, this is step number 18, and once it is done, controls come back here again, and again here s out of z is there. So z is what? Z is again here 20. So I should write 21 here, then it will be more beneficial. Okay, let it be 20 only. So yeah, 20, s out of 20, I should pass 21, then it will look more beneficial. Okay, let it be. So s out of z, so z, s out of z, so z is what? 20 na? So 20 will be printed. Now this instance block is done. Now coming down, any more instance block is there? Any more instance block is there? No instance block is there, no instance block is there. So what it is going to do? At last it is going to call the constructor. So at third step it is going to call the constructor. So inside the constructor, if you see, we have the constructor now. So where is the constructor? Where is the parent class constructor? Hey constructor, where you are? Here it is. Here it is. So it's a step number, I think it is step number 19. And here is a sort of inside constructor. What we are going to do? We have called method m2 with 21. Okay, m2 with 21 we have called, and m2 is here, and here it comes 21, and because of this line it will print what? It will print 21 here. So I will write this side, it will print 21. Okay, once it is done, it is going to return k. So return k is there, and we are not going to use it, so no issue, we have not used it. So this is about the constructor, and once it is done, I think yeah, once constructor is done, there is no any instance now, no any more instances there. So this is all done, and this is about all the outputs. So yes, I will explain the instance flow again. Once again, you can see, first of all, it will identify all the instance variables. So here instance variables is block. So here it will find like what it will find. Here is the instance. Here is the instance variable. So line number is 12 step. Okay, it will identify it. And after that, this is the instance block. It will identify it. Come down. Here is what. Here after this, it will identify. We have like constructor is there. This is all identified. This is the method it will identify. And once it is done, now it will first again it will come, initialization process will be done, and initialization process it will put a value like z is equal to 20 will be placed, and after that in the instance block it is seeing that m2 is called with 20 value, control goes to here as 20 because of s out of 20 k s out of 20 we have passed 20, so 20 will be printed, and we have returned k, so k will here 20 will be there, and again we are returning z, so 20 will be again printed, and once it is printed, control comes down, and here we don't have any instance. I hope, sorry for there is some power issue. So I think it will be visible for you. And yes, after end, nothing is there. No instance block is there. So at last, constructor will be called, and once the constructor is 0 param constructor, it will come here, and here it will see again m2 of 21, and we will pass 21 here, and m2 of 21 will be called from here, and it is s out of k, so it will be again like 21 will be printed, and nothing more is there, so it will be like just this is going to happen. So this is all about the combination of static and instance flow. You might have enjoyed. And yes, if there is parent-child relationship, all the same thing will be happening. Like first of all, a static flow of all the parent will be happening, and after that child is going to happen in like first of all identification is done, and after that in identification from parent to child in the case of static, and after that initialization from parent to child, and at last the main class method main will be called for the static, and at last what is going to happen when we call the when we create any object, that instance flow is going to start, and in this instance flow, first of all, it will what it is going to identify all the instance variables and instance block. Once it is done, it will initialize it, and once the initialization is done, it will call the parent class constructor. And here we don't have any parent class, so in that case we have like we have object class constructor, it is called, so it is nothing is there. So after that, a constructor like child class will be called. Inside child class, it will again what it will initialize the value, so initialization will be done. After that initialization, what it will do, after the initialization, it will search for what, after the initialization it will search for again what I can say, initialization, that instance block will be seen, and whatever instance block will be there, it will execute it, and after that at last it will call a constructor. So constructor will be called, and this is the output. So this is all, and hope you all have enjoyed. Bye all.